All right, so now I started a brand new franchise, and what I want to see is, again, just showing the kickoff rule has gone back to normal. How many more kickoffs do we get in a season? Though 13 was the max amount of kickoffs we had in a single season with the old kickoff rule back in place. So now this is the new one. So as you can see, yes, we have the landing zone. This landing zone, you can't fair catch the ball anymore. You have to take it out. You're typical, okay? So this is what Madden 25 is now and real football is now. So now let's go ahead and quit out of this game. And I'm going to sim this season. And I'm going to guess, based on that low, very, very low number, that it's going to be higher than 13. I think 13 is going to be higher. Because there's no way 13 is going to be the number. I'm going to take a wild guess and say the highest number is going to be 25. You got to think. So every game, you have a kickoff, right? No matter what, you have a kickoff. Either in the first half or second half. So not every time you're going to use the same guy as your kickoff returner. But he at least has to have above 13. There's no way. All right, so kickoff return. I mean, yeah, okay. Hardman had 11. So that gives me a lot of faith that this is actually going to be higher. 11, 10, 9. I mean, there's definitely more kickoff returns. And we also have touchdowns. We didn't have touchdowns for the last one. So yeah, there's a lot more. Still not one said player returning a bazillion. But still a lot more across the board. I really expected the results to be completely different. I'll be honest with you, I was not expecting such similar results. I expected it to be night and day. Although I did kind of expect it to be night and day the opposite way. So this is the first franchise we did, right? So this is the first one with the kickoff rule being different. Okay, so this is with the kickoff rule being different. We had a 2 and a 5. So way more kickoffs then. I mean, McCole Hardman had more than double his kickoff return here with the new kickoff rule being brought back to the game. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of should have expected that. But definitely a lot closer than I expected. Is the new kickoff rule a good thing? Yeah, obviously. I think for the most part, people have gotten used to it. It was complicated at first. I don't think a lot of people hated the idea of changing it just because they felt like the system wasn't broken. And there was no real reason to change it. But now with this system, clearly the new kickoff rule at least gives you more kickoff returns. Because you kind of have to. Kind of forced to. With the old kickoff system, we had 0 return touchdowns. With the new system, we had 3. A lot closer than I guess you could expect. See you guys next one, though. Peace. So, the big thing this year has been the new kickoff, right? The XFL kickoff, where now you have to kick the ball inside the landing zone and you can't fair catch the ball anymore. If it goes through the end zone, it's automatically a touchback. There's a bunch of new things with the kickoff, right? Some people love it. Some people hate it. There's some people who are like, it is what it is at the end of the day. I decided, let's bring back the old kickoff in Madden 25. Let's bring back the kickoff where you do fair catch it. You can fair catch it. You can also go ahead and not kick it in the landing zone. Kick it out of the end zone. It doesn't matter. If you get in the end zone and start at the 25, you fair catch it, you start at the 25. No matter what, that's how the kickoff works. So let's just go through a season and see what ends up happening if that's the case. Will the kickoff Will more kickoff returns happen? Will less kickoff returns happen? Again, as you can see, I get the fair catch it right here. Automatically get the ball at 25. So, again, this is the old system of how it used to be, and I think a lot of people love that system. But the new system is supposed to encourage more kickoffs. So, technically speaking, there should be less kickoffs that happen because of me doing this. Theoretically speaking. So in this game, the final score is 24-17 Kansas City. How many kick returns? We had 0 kick returns in the end. So we had technically 1 kick return total in this whole entire game. Wow. Okay, so this actually might cost less kick returns. I don't know. I also don't know because the game, how this game is set up, it's supposed to have more kick returns because of the new kickoff rule. So this is going to mess with everything. But I just want to see how this turns out. So let's go to week 2. So after week 1, let's go to stats. I don't think we can sort it. No, we can. Kick returns. Okay. Let's sort it by the NFL. And let's see. So in the NFL, the most kick returns we actually had was 2. Meaning that either the player downed it in the end zone or fair caught it. So 2 kick returns was the most in a single game. We had 0 kick returns for 6 at all. So let's keep going to week 2 here. Let's just see how much this goes up. Let's keep going. I'm just going to sim all the way to the playoffs here, actually. Let's just sim all the way to the playoffs and see what happens. My guess is half. I mean, see, I would say we're going to see half the amount of normal kickoff returns. Just because, again, you can fair catch the ball now. You don't have to take it out of the end zone. But at the same time, I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see. All right, so kick returns. Okay, apparently we had 7 on the whole season. I might have just broke the freaking game. All right, so let's go to kick returns. 13 was the most kick returns in this season, in this franchise. 13 total. And then we had 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6. Okay, so that's kind of the number we're at. 4, 3. How is that even possible? I mean, I guess technically it's a team, right? So like 9 kickoff returns in a year. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to start a new franchise. And I'm going to sim it with the kickoff rule still in place. Okay, so the new one. One sec.